More new news today, and I guess my mic is working. This is from the Michael Baxter team over at RealRawNews.com, November 23rd, 2021. This is, I guess you'd call it dramatically narrated. Um, I don't make money off of this. My channel is not monetized, and my mortgage is 22 days late, and I don't see how I'm going to make a car payment. All I need is a client or a couple of clients, and I'll be back in the game. But I do have a PayPal link down below, as well as a GiveSendGo.com link down below in the description box. So if you want to support my channel, it's been, I think, months since I've actually begged for money. And anyway, that's where I am at the moment. But let's get into the news. Gavin Newsom's Christmas present, a military tribunal. Yesterday, Real Raw News reported that two noteworthy military tribunals, Mark Mezvinsky and George W. Bush's, will take place before the Christmas holiday. Real Raw News can now report that a third pre-Christmas tribunal has been added to the Judge Advocate General Court docket. Incarcerated California Governor Gavin Newsom will stand before a military tribunal on December 18th, a JAG source told Real Raw News. As Real Raw News reported previously, U.S. Marines arrested a bedridden and intubated Gavin Newsom because he had fallen deathly ill after receiving an inoculation at his California mansion November 1st, after which he was shipped to Guantanamo Bay and recovered from a 10-day inoculation-induced coma. Charged with treason, the cowardly Newsom tried to deflect blame on Nancy Pelosi, saying his decision to lock down the state and enforce unlawful inoculation and mask mandates was based solely on threats made by Pelosi. If Newsom did not acquiesce to Pelosi's demands, she would ruin him, Newsom told investigators who took his first deposition. But JAG's investigation into Newsom's criminal transgressions will clearly prove that he was a willing accomplice to the deep secret handshake state's national lockdown agenda. In fact, Newsom had penned hundreds of letters to governors of all 50 states, praising those who embraced inoculation mandates while admonishing those who rejected the Center for the Spread of Contagious Disease guidelines. In fact, Newsom prefaced his message by saying, if we do not impose mask and inoculation mandates as enforced by President Joseph Biden, the Center for the Spread of Contagious Disease Director Rochelle Walensky and Dr. Anthony capital F period, millions of lives will be lost. Allowing businesses to operate in a kung flu environment will ultimately end up killing the country. Pelosi will eventually face her own tribunal, but there's zero evidence that Newsom obeyed her commands under duress. Our source said the lockdowns put tens of millions of dollars in Newsom's pocket, and his decisions resulted in thousands of preventable deaths. But Newsom only cared about endorsing an agenda and filling his personal bank accounts with a lot of cash. He and Pelosi worked together on it all, and the evidence will prove it. Our source said. Moreover, the military has identified 10 females who were between 12 to 16 years old when Newsom raped them in the subterranean lair of his Fair Oaks, California residence, often when he was under the influence of depleted adrenaline. 5 of the women, our source said, have agreed to testify against Newsom. If Santa Claus is just, Newsom will be found guilty and sentenced to hanging. Our source said, this will be a great Christmas gift for the nation. So love God and try to be good.